So, the first question for everybody right here is, how the hell did I end up with 53 subscribers? I'm still trying to figure this one out. I don't know most of them anymore. Used to be, you know, I knew most of the people in person. But, carry on. Might notice, I have a guest inside the house right now, which, usually would be outside. Had a little bit of a problem with it yesterday. There's electronic gears in this thing, you know, different amounts of torque, different amounts of speed. Couldn't get out of first gear for the life of me yesterday. Granted, you know, I was riding it through a thunderstorm and then, you know, 4 inches of water on the sides of the road, and turns out I'd gotten something wet on the inside of it near the controller, and I shorted something out. Works fine now. Just have to dry it out overnight. In here I thought I might have been a problem with the batteries. But now I gotta get this thing back out the door again because I got an appointment coming up today. Speaking of which, appointment is potentially to find some investment in my business. Designing clothing and such. So, for that purpose, most of what I design is workwear, jeans, shirts. Actually wore stuff that I actually made. Dad bod hitting me now. Hitting 50, so. But, you know, roll cuff sleeves for work shirts instead of button cuffs, because they're easier. They're more durable. Snap button reinforced row. Heavier material inside there. In case something snags and pulls, it's not going to rip the shirt. It's going to undo the snaps. Pants. My jeans. The jeans I make. You know. I like them. I think they look good. So like I said, make my appointment today. Maybe I'll get some investment in my business. I don't know that for sure. Appointment's not for another couple hours, but anyway, whatever happens, I'll let you know after the fact. Luckily, it's not a massive rainstorm today. It's just a little damp. So it should make it there and back fine. Well, got the heater running right now to dry my gloves out from last night so I can wear them again. But we'll talk to you later. So I made it to my appointment and back. Still waiting on word from that. This is the next day. Turns out there was a damaged cell in the batteries. So I stripped it down. Since I'm stripping it down, open it up, and it ain't too pretty at this angle. I mean, you know, you take all the decorative little bits and pieces off of it, and there ain't much left underneath there. It's a pretty simple machine. But anyway, tested out the batteries. Checked them for charge. These ones are good. There's the offending party right there. That's the one what don't do its job no more. So it's being separated out, singled out, and I got more batteries coming in today. Another bike I got to work on, and put this thing back together and get it ready for a big long ride tomorrow. I figure, since I'm here, since I've got it opened up and taken down, I've got this 800 watt motor up here, I may as well do a motor swap. Since I'm here, may as well do the job. Get it done right, see how everything works. Anyway, let's, well, gonna have to pop that little tab off of there, undo those 3 bolts for those 3 wires, and connect these 3 wires to it. That's it. That's the motor swap. Whoop. The rest is nuts and bolts and brakes. So I'll let you know how that goes. There we go. Motor's off. Everything's disconnected. So what we're looking at now, I'm going to put that new motor on. See, I'm not going to step by step and show me wrenching on this stuff, because that'd be boring as hell. what I'm going to do is show you the highlights. This is what it looks like with everything taken apart. The entire ass end of the bike, right there. Ass end of the cowling is taken off. There we go. That tiny little box in there is called the speed controller. That's the computer. That's the brain of this machine. Pretty tiny. Which, makes sense, considering how difficult these things are. How little sense they make sometimes. But, yeah. Everything's stripped down, everything's stripped off, batteries are out, motor's off. Put a new one on. It's right here. Pull it out from the pile it's currently in and hook it up, see what happens. Okay, I'll let you know when something's happened. Okay, next part of this little adventure we got going on. There's the old motor taken off. Here's the new one put on. And we charged it up. Well, we didn't charge it up. We put the shit batteries back in while we're waiting for the other bike to come with the other batteries. We plugged it in. Now check out my speedometer. It's a little more accurate because this is a bigger wheel. It was reading 30% high previously. Now it's reading a little bit accurately. But this is a much better quality of motor. As you can see, it's spinning like a motherfucker. Well, now I got to put it back together. Get ready for tomorrow. I have to load up all the tools I'm going to need. Load up all the parts that I'm offering out for trade. I'll shut this down for a second. Yeah, load up all the tools I need, load up all the parts I'm offering out for trade, hook up the trailer, and then hopefully make the 25 kilometers out to Ebike, which is next town over tomorrow. Hopefully everything works out. Hopefully. If anything else happens tonight, if I get those batteries, I get that other bike to work on in here, I can borrow some batteries, then I'll let you know. Other than that, the only downside of this is it's a slightly bigger wheel than this previous one that's going on there now. That fender ain't going to fit no more, so, well, that's going into recycling. Okay, I'll let you know if anything changes. Update on the project. The donor bike has arrived. So, well, this is the one I got to do some body work on. And in exchange for doing the body work, I am temporarily borrowing a couple of batteries. Because batteries might be a little older, but they're actually in a lot better shape than the ones I'm currently using. So, transfer that over, see what happens. Part, I don't know which, of who knows how many. Well, we pulled the batteries out of this one, got the wiring fixed on. Turned out there was a loose connection somewhere. That was the only thing causing it to be a problem. There wasn't actually, batteries were actually charged. But in any case, pulled them out. She now no chooch. All back together. She now chooch. Got the charger, gonna charge up batteries fully, 72 volts. Tomorrow morning, bright and early, actually probably not too bright, probably before the sun's up, I'm gonna be on top of this thing, hauling a trailer with that toolbox in it, and that motor in it, and that bag of parts in it, and going 25k from Chilliwack to Ebike to hang out and spend a day stripping down bikes with a guy I met once, talked to a little about it on the internet, seemed to get along with really well. Trade off some parts. So, I may or may not record some portions of that interaction and stripping bike parts and such, but I am very happy with what has occurred so far with this bike. I mean, even while charging, I know the batteries are kind of low right now. Whoa, they're charged up over the mark. So we'll be good. We'll make it there and back. Everything will be good. So yeah, they're charged up over the nominal, which is 80 volts. So yeah, that's going to be nice. Tomorrow will be interesting. Talk to you later. We got a poor baby trying to fight its way out of a bath. Yeah, poor little thing. Yep, he's getting a bath whether he wants to or not. So anyway, the final update of the night. I'm all prepared up to go out tomorrow morning. Right from Chilliwack to Agassiz. Batteries are in place, everything's charging. Pack's still ready to go. Nervous about it because this is the longest trip I've taken on this bike. So, well, round trip's going to be 50k, so not bad. I've got 2,500 on the thing so far anyway. And this trailer is going. Well, last time it was full up of scrap metal. This time it's a blue bag full of tools, a green bag full of parts, a spare motor, and a pump just in case. I got a bunch of patch kits in the helmet box back there too. So, wish me luck. Morning may be interesting. Well, after a couple of days of work, here's what I come up with. Maybe ugly as sin, but she still looks pretty to me. Just time to put her to bed for the night. She works. Speedometer is finally accurate, which, you know, that's a good thing. All in all, let's let's put the cover on, put her to bed for the night, and well, that'll be the end of the adventure of building that. But with the right size tire, speedometer's accurate. She goes the speeds I want her to go. She has the power I want her to have. And, well, with the helmet box raised up a little higher on that rack, people behind me can see my tail lights and turn signals a lot better. So, let's cover her up. Yeah, it's not teabag. Spent no money doing it. Did some parts trade. Made a good friend up in Agassiz. And I got the bike to do what I want it to do. That's it for me for today. Talk to you later. Look at all these three. All hanging out together. They all happy. No one outlier pretending she doesn't care. Yeah. I guess they're all not well. Baby's not too nappy right now, but the other two are. Oh, she wants to get involved now too, huh? You just don't want to have anybody know you want to get involved, huh?